Hey y'all, it's your girl Brandi Mallory. I'm a professional makeup artist here in the Atlanta area. You can find me everywhere on every social media platform at Brandi Mallory. That's Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, all the things. Hit me up, follow me, share, like my things. And I'm rocking with my girl Michelle C and Candy Kisses.
It's the Jill of all trades, Michelle C, aka DJ Make a Move. She cute. Your host of Candy Kisses TV, everywhere you need to be. And if you don't know by now, it's not your typical interview, y'all.
Candy Kisses blown away. Candy Kisses TV for tomorrow today. Man, throw that auto-tune on that bitch and have me sound like Daddy Pain.
Hi, this is Kim Cole, and you are rocking with Candy Kisses TV.
It's your boy Talent, baby. Michelle and Candy Kisses TV with my girl Michelle C. Don't take it personal.
Yo, what's up? It's Bruh Man from the fifth floor. In the ATL, chilling with Candy Kisses TV.
What's up, y'all? You're watching Candy Kisses TV with my homegirl, Michelle.
Hello there. Have you asked yourself what you're missing? I have. It's Candy Kisses TV.
What up, what up, what up? It's fam. It is your girl Michelle C, aka DJ Make a Move, the Jill of all trades. And I'm back with another banger. It is Motivation Monday. Act like you know. Now, before we get started, and you know I gotta threaten y'all like I always do. Subscribe now. I'm gonna tell you, mama, act like she don't raise you right, you know? Okay. So today we are getting into another Motivation Monday when I always have dope entrepreneurs come on here, whether it's Motivation Monday, Tuesday, Friday, whatever. But this lovely young lady, Brandi Mallory, has been doing makeup for quite some time, killing the dang on internet streets. Dope influencer. Please give it up for Miss Brandi Mallory. Pew, pew, pew.
Pew, pew, pew. Yes, I'm here for the pew, pew, pew. How y'all doing?
Okay, let's get into it. Let them know how to find you on social media and all that so we can get into it.
Find me everywhere at Brandi Mallory. Brandi with an I. Don't play me, okay? Instagram, Twitter, social well, that is social media, but TikTok, all the things. Y'all can find me at Brandi Mallory.
All right, so now we get to get in your business a little bit.
Yes, I am. I'm open book, baby. What's up?
So now, when did you know that you wanted to get into the entertainment industry from the makeup artist point of view?
So I always knew. I guess I've always felt like I was supposed to be some type of way connected to the entertainment industry. And it probably could be my personality. I don't know. How grandiose I do everything. Like if it ain't, it ain't popping if you ain't rubbing elbows.
Dang it froze a little bit. We got running one more time. For some reason, you're freezing. Can you hear me? Oh, there you go. Perfect. You're good.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
I was saying, I feel like I've always kind of felt like I was supposed to be in the entertainment industry in some form of fashion. My mom raised me doing pageants and stuff like that. She had me doing acting and modeling. So I've always kind of been connected to that world. And when I decided that I wanted to do makeup, I just felt like that was like the most artists like end goal. You got to get you a celebrity. You got to be traveling and doing all those types of things because that's what you do as a makeup artist. What else is there? I didn't want to just work with everyday people. And then I realized everybody could be a celebrity. Like you never know who's going to blow up, one. So I started working with anybody because you just never know. But yeah, I feel like that's how I got into it. That's how I solidified entertainment is the end route for me. Just that, the opportunities.
Now, did you start like when you started makeup artistry? Were you one of them kids that used to sketch and draw, or it was just something that kind of you picked up as you went along?
So I've always been like a color person. You could find me coloring in coloring books even to this day. Okay. I've always loved being creative. So when I decided that makeup was it, and I remember I took a makeup class like somebody just gifted it to me because in college I did makeup for people on campus, and somebody just like gifted me a makeup class, and these two women came from like New Orleans, and they were teaching a class, but it was like MAC products and stuff like that. And so I was like, I mean, I'll go, I guess we'll see what it's about. And I literally fell in love. Like from that day forward, it was just like, okay, I'm going to invest in myself. I'm going to invest in this craft, because I knew working for somebody else was literally not what I wanted to do. I had worked in the workforce for 5 years before I went to college. That's what pushed me to even go to college. So I knew.
Listen, I didn't realize that you know how you can be a team player, but then you be like, you know what? I can run the team.
Yes.
Always
like, had that
you don't want to be cocky, but it's like, I'm good. I can do this without you.
I've always told myself, or I joke about it with my friends, but I'm like, I'm a big dog. Like not that I don't know how to follow, because I do, but a lot of times it's like, who am I following? And at the time, my lead was like, he was a drug addict. It was like, he was alcoholic. It was just all these things. And I'm like, you can't tell me what to do. You need to take some of your own advice, okay, in your personal life. Like, first of all, I shouldn't even know these things about you. But the fact that you bring it to work, it's like, it takes that level of professionalism away. And then for you to try and, tell me I'm not doing something right, it's like, it don't make sense to me. So now I don't even want to hear what you have to say. And he pulled me to the side because I told him, you talk to us like we're children. And he pulled me to the side and he said, let me tell you something. We could fire all of y'all today, hire a whole new staff. You need us. We don't need you. And that was my last day working. And I was employee of the month. I was employee of the month on the team, on the lead team. But no, you're not going to talk to me like that. And you're not going to make me feel like I could possibly not have a job one day just because you feel like hanging that over my head. It's okay. I'm good.
I guess that is the one thing, because I mean, let's be real, entrepreneurship is not easy, but the thing that makes you say, you know what, I think I'd rather trust myself than someone else's. For me, it's the micromanaging. For me, it's like, what you're not going to do is micromanage. Like, look, you told me what to do, you gave me the checklist, I did it. I get out my face now.
Okay. And then like I said, I'm the lead team, and I'm employee of the month. What already doesn't show you that I get it? I don't need you to teach me. Like, I'm an adult at this point. Like, I've got it. I've been here for 2 years. I don't need your help. It just never made sense to me. And from that moment, I said, well, that's the last time somebody's going to tell me they have control of my money.
Hello, come on, somebody.
Yeah.
Now, content creation become a thing for you? Like, when did you know, like, you wanted to make that transition into that lane as well?
Child, let me tell you about it, okay? I just was doing makeup. I was living my life. I did a television show called Extreme Weight Loss. I lost 151 pounds. So I started building like my notoriety in the world from that. It wasn't even makeup that took off. It's crazy. A lot of people don't even realize I do makeup until it's like they're paying attention to my page for real. But I was posting and stuff would go viral, and it was from my fitness journey. It was from me dancing with Dance Your Pounds Off. It was from me being a body positive figure. It never had anything to do with content creating. And then it turned into like wanting me to do things, and that taking time out of my schedule for the things that I had going on, for me working and stuff like that.
Okay, well, y'all gotta pay me for that. This is time consuming. And then really when TikTok came into play and they started offering me money to create content, it was like, oh, well, let me take this a little bit more seriously, because this could just be another avenue for me to, one, continue to build my business on the makeup end. Right. Whatever attracts, people to my page is going to continue to generate revenue for me. So it's just another way to make a check. And another way to continue to be an entrepreneur and stay relevant and all of those things that matter.
Now it's the transition that you're having is like it's almost like we're in parallel universes. Like, cause I've been in the makeup artistry game for like 17 years, and I love it. But all I'm known for is makeup artistry, and I'm like, I'm doper than just makeup. Comedian, DJ, singer. It's like, come on now, y'all better get it together. But like you said, you never know what avenue in your entrepreneurship is gonna drive. You know what I'm saying, or thrive. But so, however you get in that lane, hold on to that lane and keep pushing. You know. Now, what is your ultimate goal in the entertainment industry?
So my ultimate goal is it's got two answers. I would love to be in front of the camera in some capacity, and I love being behind the camera. So I would love to be a part of some type of show. I already did a reality show called Extreme Weight Loss, and that is what got me, excited about being in front of the camera and sharing my story, sharing my journey. Not only that, being a testimony that it is possible, you are capable. Anything I do, I definitely want it to be something positive. So I don't want to be a part of no messy reality show. But anything that's motivational or inspirational, sign me up. As far as makeup is concerned, because I love being behind the scenes and making other people's moments special, being a part of those things. I would love an Emmy, an Oscar. I had goals of having my makeup on the cover of a magazine. I did that. So there's things that I've been chipping away at, but I'll say, I think getting that award, that kind of like solidifies and stamps you in the industry. And it's one thing for your peers to say you're great at something, or for your clients to say you're great at something, but for people who are creating the standard and who are judging that, I would love the opportunity to be recognized by those people. So yeah, I would say my next goal is like an Emmy for sure.
Listen, and I understand because I know, well, now I do know quite a few friends of mine that have Emmys that are phenomenal and dope. But I also have seen those people that have Emmys that are not that phenomenal, that are not that dope. So it's like,
it's like you wasn't competing against nobody that year. You won, huh?
You said, say it again?
I said it was like you wasn't competing against nobody the year you won, huh?
That part.
Nobody can apply.
Anybody's success, but it's just like, okay, now what did they win it for? And you look at it and be like, oh, okay. Well, if that is the standard, well, then I ain't got no problem being next.
Exactly. It's definitely a push and a drive. And it's been a long time coming. I've been doing makeup here in Atlanta on television for years. I've just never applied. And a lot of it has been, not paying attention, honestly, to the application and the deadline, being caught up in my life and stuff like that, and not really thinking about it. And the other half is like believing in yourself, believing that you're able to even do it. Like, you don't want to set yourself up for failure.
Because this the thing, regardless of the fact you believe in yourself, because the fact that you're doing it lets you know that you believe in yourself. So at the end of the day, you gotta make sure you don't miss that deadline. All the rest is easy. Just like, hey, vote for me.
That is literally like the biggest thing. I'm like, dang, I was supposed to put a reel together so I could apply for that Emmy.
That's it.
They having the award show. You like, oh.
I know I've learned from throughout my years, this being industry, period, is networking and connection. And like, how everybody has to-do lists. I am guilty of it. If I don't write it down on a to-do list and check it off, it ain't getting done. I ain't gonna lie to you. So what you got to do is write your plan down and work your plan, and then you're gonna have it, honey.
I'm gonna be looking up the dates, the deadlines, closer to October, because I know it's somewhere in December when it's due. So when October hits, I'm gonna be on the head. Okay.
Okay. And do that. Okay. And send whatever you got to do to get votes, send it to us. We're gonna do this campaign together, honey.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I surely will.
Now, what is something valuable you learned during the quarantine time? Because I know that was rough for especially us in this industry.
Well, okay, so my business is just as much beauty as it is health. And I don't know if you see Ducci's Corner right here. It's got my race. Wait, that's this way. It's got my race necklaces and stuff like that from races that I've done. It's got my numbers from races that I've done, and then I have a beauty corner where my pageant stuff or any plaque that I've gotten, award for any type of anything dealing with my brand. So the Brandi Mallory Experience LLC. I call myself a transformation enthusiast. I enjoy transforming faces, minds, and bodies, and I do that through makeup, motivational speaking, and fitness. So quarantine really taught me, one, to be a little bit more savvy with social media, a little bit more purposeful with my TikToking and showing my work and stuff like that, because, the girls were doing makeup on social media before, but it was like, as a working artist, it's like, that's not what I want to do. Like, I don't want to sit in front of a camera and do look after look after look after look, even though these people are getting free product. They are getting notoriety, for being a makeup artist. But I want to be working. I want to be doing me knowing how to do my face has been my face my whole life, right? But you need to know what I can do on your face. And so that's kind of what I was pushing before. Well, quarantine came and shut all that down. Nobody was doing makeup on nobody's face. And so I kind of got more into, let me do transition videos and just do like little before and after so that people can see the difference and all of that. And then really quarantine taught me a lot about my health journey, though, because I did put on weight from
excuse me,
being shut down all that time and not being able to hit the gym. And before quarantine, I was a dance fitness instructor with Dance Your Pounds Off. And I'm traveling with Dwight and we're teaching all these classes. And literally I could have the type of diet I wanted and it wasn't going to show up because
right there. It's the dance classes, baby, because I'm here for
it. Yes. Where are you at?
I'm in Atlanta.
You are? Oh, we got classes weekly. Now,
listen, if I'm on, look, thick lives do matter, but I'm on my journey too.
Yes, please. You could listen. I'm gonna have to DM you after this because we have classes every week here in Atlanta. Definitely come out, have fun. At the end of the day, a lot of people will be intimidated when they look at the videos and they see us doing all the things and how Dwight pushes us. But honestly, just letting loose and having fun, that's the real goal. And it shouldn't be so, scary. And the crazy thing is people's confidence really like blossoms when they come to his class, especially consistently.
As long as if I ain't got to do the splits, then I'm good. Everything else, because I can't.
Girl, that's a choice, okay? That is a choice. We went to Tennessee last weekend, and he had the audacity, because he knows I'll do a split. He had the audacity to do it. Well, Brandi before quarantine and Brandi after quarantine, we two different bodies. I was like, I need to stretch for that. I can't just drop down no split, friend.
Now look, I ain't mad at you. I can probably get down there, but getting up is the problem.
Right. It's going to take me a minute, okay? But I used to drop into those splits like nobody's business, and now I slide down.
Okay. I've literally, anytime I get in my little journey of, trying to get back right and then snatch it back, I'm like, I want a class because I know I can go to the gym, I can get on the treadmill, I can do the weights, I can do all that good stuff. Mm-hmm. But going to like make me want to go to the gym. I love dancing. I love acting a fool. So it's like if I can find a hip hop class, because see, they try to trick you with that Zumba, and I ain't mad at Zumba, but I'm not into all that grindy stuff. Like, give me a routine, give me a 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll do that.
Yeah. Well, listen, Dance Your Pounds Off is the place for you. We are hip hop, and it really like he incorporates different types of music. So we'll have island music. What's that? Reggae. There we go. Reggae. He might throw a little salsa in there, but it's always gonna have a little hip hop beat to it, or the lyrics are gonna be more hip hop, but you could tell it's a salsa music. So yeah, definitely come on out of there.
Matter of fact, tell the audience where they can pull up too. If they in the Atlanta area, they can pull up on the dance class.
And can. So let me be honest, we're getting a new location this week. So I can send you the flyer just so that you have that. But we don't have
been struggling with this whole quarantine. Really did us in. So he's looking for a new location right now. And from my understanding, he has solidified a new spot, and we'll start classes on this coming week, not tomorrow, but the following week, because he wants a whole week to actually promote it. So, because we haven't had class all year. So that's the thing. See, quarantine showed me what I needed to do now. You know, I picked up drinking during quarantine. Like, everybody was doing the shot challenges, and I was like, well, it's nothing else to do. Might as well. I was eating ice cream, honey, things that I hadn't eaten in years. I went from eating no meat to now I'm over here eating beef and pork, just all the things that.
Recipes for me that you keep seeing on the TikTok, and you're like, I want to try that.
Exactly. That's hard. And I'll see stuff and I'll be like, how can I make that? But not with the beef. Not with the pulled pork. But you know, it's difficult, but it just takes a little bit of research and investment, you know, learning how to cook with jackfruit, because jackfruit, they'll do a lot of the pulled pork, pulled chicken type of sandwiches with jackfruit, and it's supposed to get that same vibe. And I've had it before. It's not bad. It's just learning how to make it yourself, because I'm also big on like not doing the stuff that's pre-made, because they put the preservatives in it and all of that chemically in my body. I don't want it. So it's learning how to do it fresh yourself. That is really the challenge with the healthier food options, especially the vegan options. So quarantine taught me a lot about what I really needed to get together, and that was my eating. I don't eat enough for my metabolism. And when I do eat, you know, I'm eating like, I'll eat pizza. I ain't gonna lie, I'll eat me some chicken wings and stuff like that. But this year, when he stopped teaching the classes, I said, okay, we're not just gonna tell you to blow up. We need to figure this part out. So I've been doing really well. I cut the beef and pork back out of my diet. And I can't complain. Like, I feel lighter. I've been moving a lot more, and it's coming off. So
let me find out. We up here. We twins in the city right now. Because, baby, I got the same challenges. I may not eat all day. I'm like, dang, why am I here? Oh, you forgot to eat today.
I set me alarms now, because I was doing the same thing. It's like your intentions are so good. They're there. You're buying the food, but you're not eating it. So I said, okay, I'm going to have to set my alarms for my meals, because I know how I lost weight before. Right. I lost weight eating 5 small meals a day. Yep. 350 to 400 calories is where we at each meal, and getting as much movement in as possible. So I keep my ring. I watch my rings on my watch. How long have I been standing? How long of a workout did I do? And how many calories am I burning a day? And that's what's helping me stick to it. So I would suggest setting you some alarms and pre-planning your meals out. You know, I also don't like meal prep, because, you know, people will
do it. Yeah.
Cook meals for like multiple days. Baby, after that first day, I don't want that no more. So I just find that if I make it every day, though that may be time consuming for some, I'm able to gratefully say that I can do that. But making sure that I plan my meals out in advance it's been a game changer for me.
That's wonderful. We definitely need to connect on that, honey, because I need to get this fat off. I ain't got no ring on my finger yet, and I'm trying to get one.
Right. I'm with you, sis. What's wrong with me?
See, this will be making you mad. You'd be like, okay, you got the little skinny bobblehead chick, but her attitude is horrible. She don't do nothing, but that's what you want. Okay, have at it, sir.
That, and honestly, I done seen some big girls and they're married, and I'm like, literally, what's wrong with me? But I find most of the time men are too intimidated to talk to me. One, they either say I'm too pretty, I already got to be taken, somebody already got me. They don't want to be rejected. Or two, I'm just intimidating. Like, my presence, my energy is too intimidating. And to me, I don't want to be with somebody who's intimidated by me. No way. Just respect me.
It's like if you're man enough just to say hello. Can you do that? It's not hard.
Right.
Now, what is one challenge that you had to face in the industry, if at all?
Ooh, so of course there's always challenges. I'll say the biggest thing for me, I started doing, so after the television show, or while I was on the television show, they connected me with my agent. And my agent is who taught me how to do different things, like the difference between print makeup and television and film and all of that. Because at the time, I'm just doing beauty makeup. I might do a bride here and there. But she taught me the business side of everything, which was necessary for sure. However, you begin to think that you need this person to get you these jobs, when in reality, I was being taken advantage of, if that makes sense. It's like, oh, we're going to get these people, but she would take the money and then I would be doing all the work. And that's also not going to work either. So I would say the biggest challenge for me was trusting that I could step out there and do it for myself and still make the money and still make the connections and still have those job opportunities come my way that I was seeking at the time, which is the television and film, the celebrities, you know, those things. And after that is when things really took off for me. So I would say, if you feel it in your spirit, baby, take the lead. And you don't need anybody but yourself. God's right there on your side because he knows your heart. He knows your intention and he will grant you the desires of your heart. But you have to take the lead first and not feel like you need anybody's help to do it.
Listen, you ain't said nothing but a word today, honey. I'd have been there.
Okay, on this Sunday.
Okay. You don't understand. I done been through the up, the valleys, the leaks, and listen, we here. I understand.
Right. It's not easy. And it's not, you know, he never said it would be easy. He only said it would be worth it. So
that part. Now, question, before we move on, are you in the Makeup Artists Union?
I'm not. So I just found out that you don't have to know how to do hair because somebody lied to me back in the day. And I just was carrying that around with me. So that's something that I do want to look into.
Well, no, I was going to say, because I'm like, if you are already, well, we'll talk about it. But I've been in the industry for a long time, but I haven't done the union part. And I want to do the union part. But when I tell you, it's like, unless you grandfathered in, or unless you like right next to somebody every 5 minutes say, hey, don't forget about me. Don't forget about me. It's just like, what's the point? Like,
yeah. Truthfully, and it's a lot of money. One, it's a lot of money to join.
Oh, absolutely.
I do, but I don't know for sure. Let me just tell you what I was told. I was told you got to know how to do hair and makeup. That's what I was told. But I found out that that's not true. They've separated.
Right.
I also was told, you know, you got to pay for yourself to get to New York to actually apply. I don't know how true that is. It just seemed like really cost efficient because you also have to pay for your application as well, which is not cheap. So it was one of those things I would just put on the back burner. Like, okay, one day.
The only benefit of being in the quote unquote union is when you are picked up to different, like, you know, movie sets or whatever the case may be, you're guaranteed a certain amount of money. But this is the kicker that they don't tell you. If you get pulled in, you're going to get the same amount of money regardless, whether you're union or not. And that's why people that are union kind of look at you like, are you union? How long have you been union? Because if you're not union, they're looking at you mad like somebody done pulled you in and you ain't did all the hard work that we did.
Right.
So that's the hard part. But it's like at the end of the day, it's like we all had to start somewhere. So
right.
But why you mad? Can you hand me my brushes? Thank you.
Right. Well, and it's okay. I would love, you know, I get put on the they call it day play. I get put on those, you know, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And it's okay.
No, I love day playing. Like, I prefer day playing, but that's the thing. That's still like a networking thing. Hey, can you give me the day play on this or whatever? And you get on the day play and everything be cool. And then somebody like, so how long you been union? You be like, oh, here we go with this.
Right. We like comfortable conversations after the fact. Yeah.
I'm like, ma'am, just pass me my little scar kit and get out my face.
Right. Tell me what I'm supposed to set up. You in my business? Don't do that.
I'll do that. Okay. So we are moving on. How did you stay motivated in the entertainment industry, especially during like all this, pandemic and the COVID or whatever? Like, what kept you saying, okay, I'm gonna keep going no matter what?
Honestly, I can't see myself doing anything else. I literally live my dreams every day. I can't see anything else for me. I'm not gonna lie and say I didn't think about it. Like, oh, girl, maybe we need to go out here and get us a job. These streets is real sketchy right now. They throwing jobs at people. I've definitely had those moments, but it's like as soon as I think those things, something amazing comes down the pipeline, and I'm like, see, this is why ye of little faith, sit down somewhere. You're doing too much talking. Trust. And so honestly, those are the things that keep me grounded in my purpose. And I really do believe this is a purpose for me. I'm supposed to be doing it. You in my business. I do believe that this is what I'm supposed to be doing, and that there is nothing else out there for me. And if I step away from it, I'm giving up on.
But you right.
And that's not an option. So that's how I stay grounded. I stay prayed up, baby.
Got you every day. Now, when we were going through this nonsense, the quarantine time, the verses really took off. Now, were you watching the verses while everything was going on?
Yes.
So I always ask, what was your favorite verses? And then the next question is, if you can line up the perfect verses that has not happened yet, who would it be?
Okay. My favorite verses. You're gonna think I'm so ratchet. I'm okay with it. 3-6 Mafia. Baby, okay. They started fighting. I was like, oh, Josie, don't do them like that. That was my favorite. I like Bone Thugs. Don't get me wrong. I grew up listening to them too. But 3-6, like, we've been down like 4 flats on the Cadillac way back in the day.
Okay.
So that was my favorite, just because I knew that there it was a little bit of heat and animosity there, and it just seemed spicy, and that's entertaining to me. That's so bad.
I didn't know they were beefing like that.
Well, I didn't know they were beefing until the show started and all the mess talking was going on. That's what I mean by it started getting real spicy. Like, why they? I think it was Busy.
It was.
He didn't even want to come over and speak when they came out on stage. He walked in the other direction. Never went and said, gave dap or nothing. Everybody else went over there and dapped up. They was like,
prior to the verses, they already had like an underlying beef. And I'm like, I didn't even know they was beefing. You know what I'm saying?
Right. They kept that under wraps because I didn't know either until that said, wait a minute. Why you go over there and speak? What he got? Okay. And then they was talking mess about him, how long it took him to come out and why it started so late. And I was just like, okay. I wasn't surprised when the shots were thrown. And I was just like, ooh, where my popcorn at? I need to see this. I tuned into the right, but I was prepared for that one. I went and got some barbecue. I bought some barbecue, Memphis barbecue sauce to put on my barbecue. And I don't even eat barbecue sauce, but I just wanted to be like Memphis. I made macaroni and cheese that day. Like baked beans, baby. We had a good old country barbecue going on for the show, and I was drinking that dark liquor, baby. Okay, I was ready for that versus, and I never did that for any of the other ones. And I watched pretty much all of them that came on. So that was the one I was really that one and Jeezy and Gucci because I'm Atlanta. Like,
right.
I love both, but I'm Team Jeezy all day. So. I felt like that was monumental because of the beef that they do have. You know, that
she was a fool on there, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was. Jeezy, you could tell he's trying to grow, but
right.
he might have thrown a few shots, but Gucci was not really trying to grow in that area. He was like, boy, you see how I came out in the Gucci head to toe? Everybody ain't do this. Like,
funny to me on that one is when everybody was ready for it. It was like, oh, Junkie finna start. And then Stacey Abrams came up and it was like, what the heck?
Here.
She kept it so real. He was like, "Hey, that's what's up, but can you get my warrants taken off?" Like,
right.
Oh, who with it? I was like, this so weird. So, okay. Well, then name 2 artists that you would want to see in a versus battle that have not happened yet.
Oh my gosh. So this is so hard because the people I would want to see is like Rihanna or Beyonce, but it's also like Beyonce has no reason to do a versus.
Okay.
And I would say Rihanna, shoot, you can't barely get her to make music right now. So it's like, and it's like who would go against Beyonce? I think I heard somebody say Mariah Carey and Beyonce could battle each other because of their catalogs, but
that makes sense.
But also, I don't know if I want to see Mariah Carey in the verses, only because I don't think her voice is as strong as it used to be, especially on that high register.
Yeah, she don't tap that.
Yeah. I don't know if she hit too many blunts or what, but she's not, because I feel like I've seen like clippings of her trying to hit them, and it was just like a disaster. So it's like if I can't have Mariah, I don't want to see Mariah at all.
If I had to do one for R&B vibes, I would want to see Drew Hill and Silk.
Oh, that's a good one. I didn't even think of them.
If they can put it together, because I know Lil G, I've been telling him, like, hey, y'all need to work it out because I need y'all to hook that on up. He was like, yeah, I need to hook it on up too. I need that check.
Yes. Oh my God, that's a good one. What about 112? Did they do one?
They did. 112 did it with Jagged Edge.
Oh yeah. Okay.
They didn't do it. It wasn't fair though, because they did it before it got to the big platforms. They need to do a rematch where they can have the stages and stuff too.
Right. Okay. I was gonna say, I must have missed that one because I didn't.
No, the one that was monumental when they were still doing it on those IG platforms, the Teddy Riley and Babyface.
Yes.
that was it right there. And who knew Babyface had that much shade in him? He was so shady. I was like, oh, the shade. Like Teddy would do something, people like, that was cute.
That was cute. Yes. And it's the subtle shade too. Like it wasn't boisterous. He wasn't out there trying to like start no fights. It was just like side eye. Okay. You're doing a lot, bro. You're doing a lot.
Destroying everything. Like, cute music, bro.
He might as well did outfit changes. It was just crazy.
Okay, he wanted to. Lord. Okay. On. Name one entrepreneur you look up to and why.
So, man, I love Makeup by Shayla, and I'm gonna go, of course, with Makeup because those are the people that I follow. I love the fact that she isn't just a working makeup artist. She also has paired with these brands to like benefit cosmetics, to create her own mascara. Like, and she was so detailed in even the mascara wand. She wanted it to be curvy because she's a shapely girl. I love her. She's beautiful. I love her work. And I love her TikToks and her videos and stuff. I would go with Makeup by Shayla.
Okay. Now we are moving on to our fun segments of the day. First one is Kiss or Diss.
Oh, okay.
Celebrity crushes, you decide who you kissing, who you dissing. All right. We have Idris Elba or Boris Kojo. Who you kissing, who you dissing? Yeah, because they both fine.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, well, I guess I'm going to have to go with kissing Idris and dissing Boris because I like it chocolate. So I got to stay true to me. I like them chocolate.
Michael Ealy or Morris Chestnut? Who you kissing, who you dissing?
I'm kissing Morris Chestnut. It's been a crush forever.
Now this one's going to be a little tougher. Danny Glover or Danny DeVito? Who you kissing, who you dissing?
Okay, the Italian girl in me is gonna go with the Italian stallion. Okay, Danny DeVito.
Okay, all right. So your mind to be short.
I don't mind. I do mind. This is gonna feel like kissing my son or my grandfather, but it's okay. It's okay.
We are moving on to DAQ. That stands for dumbass questions. They're just random fun questions I want answers to.
Okay.
If you have a superpower for one day, what would it be?
If I could have a superpower for one day, it would be. Oh my gosh. I like being able to change the weather, making the weather whatever you want it to be that day. Because sometimes it be raining, and you have a whole outfit picked out, and you go to step outside, and it's like, okay, well, I can't wear these shoes in this weather. So to be able to change the weather,
okay,
that's probably whack. I don't know, but I like it.
If you could east side stomp on somebody's face from your past with no consequences, who would it be and why?
My ex. My ex tried me way too many times. Okay.
I look, periods. Tried me. Better try Jesus.
Okay.
All right. What is one embarrassing moment from your childhood that you're willing to share?
Ooh, okay. So one time I was in 7th grade, and I'm already the big girl, in the class. So we were leaving to go into homeroom. At this time, everybody would meet in the gym before you could go to homeroom, or before you went to your first period. You had to meet in the gym until the bell rang. And we were in the gym, and the bell rang, and I was walking or going down the bleachers, and I don't know how I missed the last bleacher, or my feet didn't come back out when I jumped down onto the ground, because I didn't take the steps. I was on bleacher to bleacher. Baby, I landed on my knees. I don't know how I did that, but that happened to me, and it was not only painful physically. It was a nice little bruise on my.
It was painful at the last points, and then yeah. Oh my God. Okay. What is the worst name you could name a grocery store?
The Quickie Mart. I don't understand why that's a grocery store. Like the Quickie Mart. Because nothing, first of all the things in there are old. True. I feel like that's the worst. Is this supposed to be a made-up grocery store or a real one?
No, it could be a made-up one. It's just whatever you would name a horrible name for a grocery store.
That's hard. I feel like I'm not creative on that one.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Walmart.
All right, last dumbass question. Name 3 items you have purchased to make a cashier feel uncomfortable.
Preparation H.
Okay.
Tampons and a butt plug. I feel like all 3 of those things just read like a bad situation. Weird shit's about to go down at this house.
All right, moving on to GMG. That stands for what grinds my gloss. Name one of your pet peeves.
One of my pet peeves is being cut off while I'm talking, even though I do it to other people.
Welcome to the club.
I hate it. I'm speaking here. That's definitely a pet peeve for me.
Okay. Well, no, that's not last. We got one more, and then we got last. All right, next.
I don't mean to. You see how I just did that? I'm sorry.
I was gonna do it to you, but I was like, nah, I ain't gonna do that too.
As a makeup artist, you're booking for a professional experience. Don't bring your makeup out like I'm about to use it. Like what? I don't want to use that.
I literally just said this 2 hours ago. I was talking to my mother. She has a friend of hers. You know how your mom always will support. Yeah, I'm gonna send her friend or whatever. Her friend is I don't like her. I'm just gonna put it. I can't stand her. And the bottom line is, she came to my shop. Now, well, you don't know, but I have my own cosmetic line. So that's just like you come to a MAC or a Chanel, and they say, "Okay, I want you to do my makeup," and it was like, "Here's all my makeup." You're like, "What you want me to do with this?" Like,
Right.
oh man,
You see how broken your eyeshadow is, and the eyeshadow dust done got on your eyeliners. I'm not touching that.
oh my god, and I hate the little what's them individual lashes, like where it has the crest, and they be like, "Well, no, I don't want you to take the lashes off. Just put shadow on top." Ma'am, wash your face, wash your whole face, please.
Yes, I understand all of that. Man,
Like all the crews, get all of them. And that's another thing that's nasty. When you come get your makeup done, wash your face, get the crust out your eyes. I don't want to have to dig out the eye boogers for you, ma'am. You are a grown woman. Stop it.
yes, that, and as soon as I put that toner on your face and I go to wipe your face down, I pull the cotton pad off, and it's brown. I'm like, well, did you even try?
At all.
No water on your face. Like, what did you do?
And then this what's the cute, and they be thinking that's okay. They be like, "Oh well, honey, I sleep in my makeup sometimes." I'm like, that is not okay.
That's
why
not
do you
okay at all. That's why your skin. Okay, I understand now.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't like. I know we just still turn into 12 pet peeves.
No,
I don't like people who don't use moisturizer on a daily basis. Your face is literally eating my product.
Why is your face so dry, ma'am?
Right. No, this isn't good. We need to exfoliate.
Oh man.
And crusty lips. Crusty lips to the point where not just dry. Mm-hmm. Not just dry. I'm talking about the kind where the skin is like
crack and bleed. Mm-hmm. I'm like, did you woke up this morning, saw your lips, and you thought it was okay okay. What are you doing today?
My God. Drink water.
And then you be mad because you be like, how did it get this way? Like, you see you every morning. Like, I don't know
where CarMax at.
Girl. You know what? That's my pet peeve too. When you try to introduce people to your product, I'm like, hey, why don't you try to feel like, oh, I don't wear makeup, but they got bright red lipstick on. But it's the little 99 cents. Ma'am, you don't wear makeup, but you're wearing this bright ghetto 99 cents. But you don't wear makeup. Okay.
Right. And it's bleeding all up into your lip, on your face, everywhere. You're like, oh, Lord. Damn. Let's just start over. Take it all off.
This is the makeup artist pet peeve.
Right. There's so many of those. Jeez.
We are moving on to our fan favorite, which is Opera That Thing Out. Now, Opera That Thing Out is where you take a verse of any song that you know one full verse to, and you're going to sing in your best opera voice.
Okay. Did anybody see you sneaking into my house last night when I got your message in my beeper? Just want to do everything I like. All right. I like being a sailor to your girlfriend. The fact that she really took me off.
That's how you do it, baby. That's my little secret in this thing. You hear me?
Oh my gosh.
I know my music now. I know my music.
Yes. That's
okay.
I love that.
Last but not least, we got Sing and Do. Sing and Do is a family-friendly game. Me and my homeboy DJ All-Star created over the quarantine. What you're doing, you're singing the melody of a song, but you can only use the word do. We have quite a few genres. We have hip-hop, R&B, greatest hits, pop billboard hits, country rock, sing and do favorites, old school, TV themes, and party and dance hits. Now, I'm going to start with the R&B hip-hop because that's my lane, and it's your turn to guess. Hopefully you're good at this. Okay. Do 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 do
baby. Don't you know it's so fun?
Okay, let's try this one. Okay. Oh shoot. All right. Do do do. Do 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 do.
Anyway, pack your bag.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yes.
All right, last one. Do 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 do
Oh, I
do
can't do that.
do 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 do
How the
do.
song go?
Huh?
I said, ain't that the song?
You better guess it. What's the name of it?
That's oh my gosh.
You know it.
I do. Because I started doing it, but
do 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 do.
I can't think of the words right now.
Do 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 do
I
do.
have to know your name. You in my number. Yeah.
I'm gonna hold up your cards to the camera. Once you figure out what song you're gonna do, let me know, and I'm gonna put it down and I'm gonna guess. If you don't know the songs on card, just let me know and I'll switch the card.
Okay, let me be honest. I haven't been able to see you the entire time. It's been a.
You can't see me at all?
No, I haven't been able to see you. I just didn't want to obstruct the recording, but it's like a circle, like it's been a black screen the entire time with a circle, like it's loading or buffering.
All right. Well, you know what? We'll do it like this. Since you can't see me, what we'll do is you'll do some songs with dudes, and I'll see if I can guess which ones you're doing. Now, keep in mind, I'm an R&B and hip hop head. Don't do no country and rock because I ain't gonna know.
Okay. Okay. Do 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 do.
All Tyrone.
Okay. Do 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 do. Maybe that's not great. Hold on. That's too many. I was trying to do Golden by Jill Scott.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't have got that one.
Yeah, it's too many. Living my life like it's golden, golden.
Okay.
Let's see. Do 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 do.
Oh, week SWV.
Yes. Okay.
All right, one more.
Boy, I'm a rap head. That's horrible. Okay.
If you can do it, I can try to guess it.
Okay. No, that's too Brandi. Don't do that one. Do 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 do. No, rap is stupid. We're gonna go with a melody. Hold on. Okay. I was trying to do Cardi B, If It's Up.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Rap. We gonna stay away from that. Let's see. Okay. Do 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 do. No.
I wish I never met her.
No, we can't be friends. That's why I was going with that one.
Oh, DL and R. Okay. But you did. It did sound like that.
It did. That's why I was. I don't know. Listen, I can hear it because I was in the band. I was like, no, that's sounding too much like. Nope. Okay. Let me. Oh my gosh, why is this so hard?
Okay, and that's what make it fun. If
right.
How you play Sing-A-Do. So if anybody is interested in the game, you can get it at singado.com, and make sure you check us out on our YouTube channel because we have Sing-A-Do the game show. So our YouTube is Sing-A-Do Game. Make sure you check that out. And Brandi, please let them know how they can find out more about you, what you have coming up. If you have merchandise, if you have products, what you got going on.
So like I said before, y'all can definitely find me on all the social media platforms at Brandi Mallory. That's Brandi with an I. And there you'll be able to see my makeup. You can book me for any makeup service. I just added little miniature facials. So, if you want to just pamper yourself, please do. I've also created a fitness workout group. We have a group page on Instagram. However, we communicate on Facebook, and it's called Horsepower Fitness Motivation Group. And what I'm doing is I'm doing 4 big events this year. I won't say every year, this is my first year, but we're doing them each quarter. So our first group workout is going to be the color run, it was my first 5K. So it's a 5K. It'll be here in Atlanta. I'm going to do a guided hike next. I'm going to do some type of terrain race. Like not necessarily a Tough Mudder, because they like to electrocute you and things like you got to jump over fire in those and stuff like that. So we want people to be safe and have fun, but you're going to get a little dirty on that one. And then we're going to end the year with another 5K. And I'm doing it for people to get out there, get active, see the different things that fitness does have to offer that they may or may not have ever really thought about trying to do, and just gauging their progress throughout the year. Those are really like the 2 big things I have going on. I do have a product. It's called Enchante Skin. I do have a page for that as well, which you'll be able to see on my page. But it's just a hydration spray. One of them has like a little sparkle in it. It's called Unicorn Ocean Water. And it has an illuminator in it. So it boosts the glow to your skin. The girls really like that one. That's the one that I literally can't.
I want to be a unicorn. What I got to do to be a unicorn?
Yes. Let me inbox me your information or email me your address. I'll just send you some.
Okay.
Super easy.
And a little birdie told me you had a class coming up too.
Oh, so, okay. For my birthday this year, I wanted to do something that was also not just celebrating me, but giving back. So I'm putting together it's a 2-day workshop. And day 1 is focused on the makeup side of what I do. And it's called The Beauty of Makeup. So it's really for beginners. They'll be able to come, sit down, learn how to do just a complete face, whatever, we'll probably do like a day to night situation. And they'll work on themselves and they'll be able to play with products. I'm looking for sponsorship as we speak. And
because we have a whole line called Kissable Lips Cosmetics. We'll talk.
Okay. And then the day 2 is a workshop built around confidence in yourself. So we're going to do an entrepreneurship panel. We're going to, I don't know if I can say this on here, but we're going to start the day with a segment called Bitch Breathe. Okay.
Go ahead, do your thing.
Yes. So I'm going to I haven't solidified my yoga instructor yet, but I would like to have a yoga instructor come out and just kind of get us in tune with ourselves and our breathing and just maybe a light stretch. I also want to have somebody do a guided meditation during that segment. And then we're going to move into the panel discussions. We're going to do a workout. And then at the end of the day, for those people who pay for this side service, we're going to do a confidence, because the whole thing is built around building our self-confidence and the things that make us feel confident in what it is that we're doing. I would like to end with a body paint photo shoot. So come out, get you a little body paint going on. And so technically you'll be fully naked just with the paint on. And we'll do a photo shoot at the end.
Okay. That sounds like a whole good time. So how can they find out how to be a part of this? Is there a website? Or
if they're following me, because I haven't created that part yet, I'm still solidifying everything. But once it's up and running, and I should have everything done by the end of this month, I'll be posting more about that on my social media. So if you're following me on social media, the website and everything, once it goes up, you'll be able to find it. Okay. And we're going to be talking about it. I'll be talking about it on my page, because that's where all my folks is at.
Okay. Well, you heard what she said. So make sure you pull up, you follow her, do what you're supposed to do.
Yes.
And like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff.
All those things.
And this has been another Motivation Monday. It has been a pleasure, Miss Brandi Mallory. And make sure you check us out every Monday, Thursday, every other Friday. And we go live on Wednesdays in the girls' locker room. So if you don't know now, you know.
Ooh, I like that.
We will see you next time.